Hey folks, it's Stephan here. Welcome back to Stardew Valley Kitchen. We're trying out a new format this week, but today we're going to be making cheesy cauliflower, which is a recipe you can learn from Pam after reaching 3 hearts of friendship with her. I imagine Pam would probably use cheese whiz in cauliflower, but this is a recipe that I got from Alton Brown off the Food Network website, which I'll link in the description. And just stay tuned, we're going to put this all together. Alright, so we've got our ingredients all laid out. We have 1 head of cauliflower that's been broken up into relatively large chunks and then cooked in the microwave with saran wrap over it for 4 minutes. It's resting now for 4 to 5 more minutes before we integrate it with the other items. We've got cheese. We're only going to use about half of this. It's 4 ounces of cheese. We're going to have half a cup of whole cream, heavy cream rather, that we will microwave on high for 30 seconds before we integrate it with the cheese. We've got a half a cup of breadcrumbs. In here we have 1 teaspoon of ground mustard, a half teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, and then just a dash of the cayenne because I didn't want it to be too spicy. We have 1 egg that's going to go into the cheese mixture, and then we've got some butter that will be used to prepare the 13 by 9 baking dish that we're going to cook this all in. So right now I'm going to combine the cheese, breadcrumbs, spices, heavy cream and egg, and then we'll be back to integrate it with the cauliflower. Okay, we've got our ingredients combined in here, and what the recipe wants you to do is now break these into smaller pieces, and then using the residual heat from microwaving them, they're hoping that the cheese is going to melt. That's probably not going to happen in our case because I ended up using shredded cheese instead of grated cheese, so it might need a little extra help to melt. We'll just break these into here, and these are hot, so if they're too hot for you to handle, then you can wrap them in a tea towel to break them up. But you want them to sort of be bite-sized. We don't want to have any really huge chunks in there. Well, I'm absolutely sure that the grated cheese would have been easier, but after a lot of stirring, this is pretty well combined. And now we're going to put it into the 13 by 9 pan, and then we'll put it into the oven on the middle rack. It's a 400-degree oven. We're going to cook it there for 20 minutes. I'm going to take it out of the oven, add another half of a cup of cheese to the top, and then put it on the top rack under the broiler until it gets good and brown, and then we'll see how it comes out. All this cheese is going to melt better once it's in the oven anyway, so it'll be fine. But right now it looks a little too stiff. I would say maybe less breadcrumbs or more of the heavy cream, but we'll see how it comes out. Well, the flavor's pretty good, but I think for the amount of work, I'm not that satisfied with this recipe. I would probably stick with a steamed cauliflower that is then mashed into mashed potatoes if you were just going to do something with cauliflower. But you might want to give this a shot, and if you do, please let me know how it comes out for you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time.